Hi, I am live, and this is the Module 1 overview, a short video lecture that is going to introduce you to what we're going to cover in this module and what we hope to gain at the end of this module. This course, it was created with this in mind. We have program goals within the EDD program that we want you to meet when you complete the program. And for purposes of this course, I have designed it to help meet the following two goals. And again, before I get into that, I want to preface, these are done, these lectures, this is something new that I'm trying. These are created in Google Hangout. Why I like the Google Hangout is medium is because this is a more casual type of conversation. As you can tell, my phone is dinging and my phone will probably ring, but I wanted to create something that was a more casual conversation so that you felt maybe a little more linked to me. I'm more of a real person than an entity, so this is something new that I'm trying, so give me any feedback if you like it or not. The other thing that I like is it uploads directly to YouTube, so it's more easily accessible than some other things that I have tried in preparing video lectures. The bad thing about these is it's done asynchronously, so you can't interact with me, but I'm going to try some new things within this course as well to see if I can interact with you better. So getting back to what I originally talked about, the goals that I hope that you will meet at the end of this course include goal number 1, which is to prepare educators and leaders for roles in a variety of educational settings, and goal number 5, develop healthcare educators to function as facilitators, innovators, leaders, and consultants. So this is a course on organizational change, and the way that I have designed it is that we are going to apply organizational change to the environments in which you teach. As you know, change occurs. Change occurs all of the time. Generally, it happens gradually, and usually it's unplanned. So we have to deal with change almost on an everyday basis. Many times I feel in a director's role, a lot of my job involves putting out fires, creating band-aids, if you will, to try to fix things with. And every day I deal with, generally it's student issues, but as my programs get larger and I have more faculty under me, I have to deal with faculty issues. And then you have to look at change at the higher level, institutional level. If you're dealing with an accreditor and you have standards to meet, you might have those changes that you have to deal with. And so this is really an exploration. I know that you know how to deal with change. You've had to deal with change, but we're using this course, or I'm using this course as a platform to help you create metaphors, look at models, look at what other change theorists have said, and apply it to something that you're dealing with right now, something that you plan on dealing with, to help you get in that mind frame of writing at a doctoral level. How do I write and apply what I'm dealing with or what I see to what has previously been published to give what I'm saying validity? That's really the purpose of what we're dealing with within this course, and it's likely the first course that you've had to do this at a higher writing level. Take note, within this module you have both discussions, and discussions essentially take place of the lectures that you don't have to attend anymore. And you also have a homework assignment. Now, if the discussions scare you, they do have to be done at the doctoral writing level. But if you look in your essential course info folder, you will have, see, now this is what happens in live. I forget my words. There is an example of what a doctoral level discussion post looks like. And so, as Burke explains, and I really do like this textbook that I've chosen for this particular course, most change happens gradually, but there are times when we have a major change that we need to deal with. And so he walks through how he classifies change. He prefaces everything that he says with, this is his particular opinion on this topic, and that's where you as a doctoral student are going to try to apply some of what he says and formulate your own opinions. How are you going to deal with change? How do you classify change within your particular environment? Some other themes that I thought were especially important that he brings up within this module are the importance of consumers. How much do we take into their account their opinions, their feelings, what they want and need in a particular business environment? And again, we're going to apply this to an educational environment because that's who our consumers are, be it students, your communities of interest, your clinical sites, and each program has their own unique consumers, and that's something that I'm going to ask you to explore. And also this module, we begin to look at how change begins, how it occurs, metaphors that have been used to explain change, and maybe you can come up with your own metaphor. But we'll apply all of this to an educational setting and explore it as a group to help us formulate our own opinions and decide the direction that we want to go when we deal with change, because as an educator, you know that change is inevitable. Again, the projects that you, or the assignments that you have within this module, this is a 2-week module. The first week are within the program. The weeks start on Monday at 12:01 a.m. and they end Sunday at 11:59 p.m. So there's a two-minute window there that does not belong to any week. But start on Monday, end on Sunday. For week number 1, you're going to be doing most of your reading to prepare for both your discussion posts and your homework assignment. The initial responses to the discussion posts, and there's 4 this week, are due by the first Sunday at midnight. And the directions on how to answer those questions are within the discussion board. Then responses and directions on how to respond appropriately to the different discussion threads are included in the discussions as well. Responses are due by day 7, week 2, so Sunday by week 2. And my expectation is that you're going to get into those discussion boards more than twice during a 2-week module. That's really how you work as a group. You start to take into account what other people have to say on the same topic that you're studying, and how you basically open yourself up to learning in a new dimension. The terminal project for this module will feed into the large paper that is sort of the overarching project that we will work on within this course. And what I've asked you to do within that homework assignment is to identify a change that you're currently going through or have gone through, something that applies to your unique setting. And there will be opportunities for you to discuss whether or not the change that you want to look at is appropriate for this particular assignment. You will be asked to classify that change based on the readings that you've done for this week, and then you will apply. So you're hearing higher level objectives. So you're going to apply. Let me pop over here and look at again what I asked you to do. I have asked you to apply information from a theorist or a concept that you found within the course of the readings this week. Again, I know there's a lot of readings. This is where at a doctoral level you learn how to skim, you learn how to prioritize, and you learn how to use your time efficiently. Again, if you have any questions, any concerns, need any help, you can email me. There's going to be a spot within the discussion board where we can talk about issues that you have with the assignments this week. Anything that I can do to help, I am here. Also, make sure there is an icebreaker this week. It is not graded, but it really helps build community, and that's one of the things that I've talked about in my instructor welcome, if you've read that, or in the information within that instructor section. What I'm most interested in as an online educator is the perception of that online student. How are you feeling on the other end of the computer? And so any feedback that you can give me about things that work, things that didn't work, I am more than open to listen to different ideas. But I hope you find this module to be an interesting one. Again, this textbook I like. It's very interesting, and I think that if we work together to apply all of these concepts to the different educational environments that all of you are within, I think this will turn out to be an interesting course. Thanks. Hope you enjoyed this module, and we'll check in later. Bye-bye.